Let me know when we're live.
Well, we're live, and welcome to Kimball's Corner, where he's not prepared.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Kimball's Corner. I am totally prepared. I am just cleaning out a little palette thingy so I can make a skin tone.
Love a good palette cleaning.
Just need the one, darling.
By the way, let us know if the volume is at a satisfactory level, because we can't really hear what it sounds like, and I want to make sure it's not too loud.
See, I feel like they're like us, or like most people, where if it's loud or quiet, they'll just adjust it on their TV
Yes,
or
but you
phone
don't want like
or...
commercials coming on and being like, Strepsils!
Well, you know, that's what we get. Anyway.
Or that Aggie Mobile one that comes on here. Aggie Mobile! Anyway.
Why does it remind me of Melissa McCarthy?
I don't know.
I don't either. Anyway, so there's probably not a lot of people because I didn't put up like a, little thumbnail saying I was going live.
Way to go.
Well, you're all like, Kimball, be lazy about it. And I was like, okay. He's like, you just have to be lazy about it and be okay with that. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Plus he was editing. So
that's true.
Yeah, that's what we're going to say.
Anyway. Kimball was stressing out about like all the things that have to go into like doing YouTube. And I was like, if it's stressing you out that bad, just like cut some things that aren't really necessary. And like making a pre-thumbnail isn't really necessary. Moving on.
No, well, it's not really stressing me out, but
wasn't it?
No, but it's like, it kind of seems, it's like the only reason I do a pre-thumbnail is so that I can like post on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, just to like give people a heads up. But I feel like the people that, tune in,
like Trisha,
they just tune in. They don't need the reminders. So, or, you can hit the notification bell on YouTube and that'll just let you know.
She said she was beginning to think that she got her days wrong.
Ah, you didn't. I'm pointing at the computer like that's you over there.
That's the direction you're at, Trisha, just so you know.
Okay, so this is a leftover splattery page, and I was like, I'm just going to draw something on it. So if you saw my Instagram or in the Jane Davenport group on Facebook, you saw the picture that I posted of the cartoony Kimball that I did. It was just kind of all the pastel colors. I still have the colored pencils.
Where's it at?
Now I'm reaching for a journal. So this is the Jane Davenport Levartation journal. It's got crinkly paper, so it's that one.
Cute.
And isn't it crazy how this is like, I think this paper is kind of like in the onion family.
Oh my God. I was like, is it paper or is it the idea of paper?
Yeah.
It's so thin.
Yeah. But it's like, it doesn't bleed through. It's lovely.
Wow.
But I was just saying like the colors, look different on different papers. Like that's the blue. That's the blue. Wow, basically. Crazy. Yeah. It's just,
So that paper makes it look way more pastel.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a fun paper.
Trisha says, no, I'm over here.
Where you at?
Sadie says, hey, yes.
Hey, yeah. Hey, okay, so that is out of the way. So basically, I'm gonna get real lazy with the upcoming thumbnails and stuff. Like, I'm not gonna do thumbnails beforehand. I'm not gonna like promote the channel beforehand. It'll just, hopefully you'll have the notifications on, and then when I go live, I'm still gonna go live at 7 p.m. on Sunday nights, London time, but hopefully it'll let you know.
Basically, if he's not going live, he'll tell you beforehand.
Yeah, basically, if I never go live, like if I'm not going to go live, I will always let you know.
Otherwise, just assume it's going to be 7 UK time.
Yeah.
On Sundays.
I was going to say something really unimportant, but...
Well, we better dig that out.
I don't know. So I'm going to mix up a skin tone. I don't really see a face in this yet, so I might just plop one on there. Usually I can find something like, I see this shape here.
Just do the squinty eye thing. I see a big koala bear because I see his big ear right here. And then I see the outline of his face. Where is that?
See how I don't
outline
paint,
of his face
I don't paint koala bears.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No, but I take my glasses off and now it looks like an exploding pineapple.
Trisha likes the look of that journal. Probably the onion one. Levartation.
Well, thank you. Or this one with like the jaggedy edge papers.
I don't know.
There's options. There's so many options.
She likes everything. How's the COVID life going? You still sound a bit nasal.
You know what? That's just my natural voice.
We've been watching the nanny, so.
No, I have the dry cough thing that's lasting forever. It does nothing for me. And then my taste is coming back. It's really weird. Like if I was eating a mixed fruit salad, I might only taste like the banana and like none of the other fruits. I could taste that it's sweet.
It's like certain notes of things are coming back.
Yeah.
Rose says, it feels like yesterday since last Sunday. How is everyone? Are you both feeling better?
Working on it. The sniffles have gone down considerably. I've been negative for days. So it's like I'm just waiting for the symptoms to just go away. Mostly I just want my smell and my taste to come back fully. It's weird because coffee smells and tastes like coffee, but espresso smells weird and tastes pretty muted. So that's strange.
And for me, it was weird because I was sick for like 3 days badly, and then I got over it really quick. And then I had maybe a day where I was fine, and then I got a really, really bad sore throat.
Oh my God,
like strep.
It was gross.
That just went away like a day and a half ago. And I'm still testing positive, so...
Yeah, it's like the slightest, palest pink line.
I was like, fine, in the trash.
So, yeah, he
Anyway.
stays indoors. Remember that time when we went to Paris and we walked 75 miles? We didn't tell you guys about this, but last time we were in Paris, like 3 weeks ago, you know, when we got sick. Anyway, we ended up walking just about 75 miles in 5
I think it was in 5 days. Yeah.
Not bad for somebody who doesn't walk
I was
ever.
like, oh my God, we could have done the Oregon Trail, Kimball.
Stupid. That was
in our Nikes.
Yeah, I'm all the computer game, maybe. Although I can
No,
never
you
get...
died of dysentery.
No, I can never get past the swinging. I had to like swing on a vine over snakes, I think it was. And
I'm sure they did that. I'm sure they did that on the Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So whatever, we're just going to plop a face in the center. I'm going to lightly sketch it out with my, favorite color. Apparently last week I was pressured into saying my favorite color. So we'll say it's this one.
Was it last week or the week before?
I don't know my life.
Did we do it last week or were you sick?
Yeah, we went on last week.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember. COVID stole my memories.
Oh Lord.
Sounds like a Maury Povich episode.
I don't know. Okay, so I'm kind of seeing a face outline here. It's a big face.
Trisha says, wow, you must be super fit. 75 miles. You could do the London Marathon next. Wait, does that involve jogging?
I'm like, does that involve doing it in one day?
Yeah, that's a no for us. Sorry.
Next. I'm going to sip this healthy coffee.
We're just going to brush that idea right away.
I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair. Okay.
We're not marathon people.
No, we aren't.
Unless it's like Binge Fest on Netflix. And even then, Kimball's not Kimball's not a binger.
I can't binge watch things. Even if I'm watching a movie, I'm like, I need a little break and make a little snack.
You know, our attention spans are down to nothing now.
It's not even like attention span necessarily. It's just, I think it's just sitting on the sofa. Like I need to get up and move around. But...
And then cut to me, like I'll sit here in this chair for like 10 hours straight and be like, wait, did I eat?
And you did not. You're doing fine though.
Oh, I didn't have dinner. I just realized.
You've got a big glass of hot, really diluted coffee.
No, it's just water.
You're disgusting. Why do you eat? Why do I even bother? Why?
I'm sure I'll be fine.
That's so gross. Should we talk about what you've been editing or no?
Oh God, you guys, there's a big project coming up. I don't know if we're ready to announce it yet, but there's something big coming.
Well, make it sound ominous, why don't you?
It's big and exciting.
Well, that doesn't sound ominous. That sounds adventurous.
I don't know, not yet. We'll tell you guys more about that soon.
Okay.
It may be of interest to some of you. Sadie says, "Ooh, mysterious."
I mean, we try to be.
All I can say is well, no, I wouldn't even say that. It'll give it away. But
what are you gonna say? Give it away. Give it away. Give it away now.
Yeah.
What is it?
I just need to do more.
Yeah. Okay. You don't do enough.
Exactly.
You don't do enough. So also, I was talking about like doing the whole thumbnail thing. The reason is because I try to put a thumbnail up around between 3 and 5 o'clock, and I don't know what I'm gonna want to use that evening. So at 3 o'clock, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna use colored pencils and watercolors. That's what I feel like right now. And then at 7 p.m., I'm like, good Lord, I don't want to do colored pencils and watercolors right now. So yeah, we're just gonna, from now on, it's just gonna be mixed media.
Leave a comment if you can relate to changing your mind every 5 minutes.
I'm just, just expect mixed media every week. I'm not even going to come up with any fun titles. It's just mixed media madness. That should just be the name of the channel now.
Send the crazy face emoji. If there is one.
So yeah, I just want it to be more fun, less worky feeling. Like, I don't like sitting at the computer and coming up with what I'm going to be doing later in the day. That's nonsense. Who plans a day? Well, she has a very small chin now.
Way to go.
You know what? Some people have small chins. Get over it.
They do. I have a small chin. That's why I have a beard.
You don't have a small chin.
Okay.
I've got the model pictures to prove it. Somewhere around here.
That was when I was 18.
What, did your chin just disappear?
No, but it's all about angles, darling. Angles and lighting.
I favor the above angle.
Trisha said I was going to leave a comment, but I changed my mind.
Well, you just left a comment.
Ah.
I'm just gonna mix up a skin color because I just want to, like, I want her face to stand out from all the splattery splats.
By the way, how are you guys all doing? What are you up to?
Oh, we should say Jenna's at a movie. Just if you're all wondering.
Jenna's not. That's why you're feeling this like sense of loneliness and emptiness in the group, is because Jenna's not here.
Yeah.
Kimball can't fill that, nor can I.
Well. Yeah.
Jenna's like the ultimate sidekick to this channel. Okay, it's like Andy Richter and Conan O'Brien. She is your Andy Richter. I'm sure she'll love to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, I just think you're Conan O'Brien because you got red hair.
You talking about me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have red hair. Is that a skin tone? Are we there yet? That's skin tone enough.
On that paper, it is.
All right. Gonna just add some water, cool, clear water. Oh, all the splats in the background are creative juicing from Jane Davenport. And then this is Arches watercolor paper inside of a hand-bound.
What do the creative juice ones look like?
Inside of a hand-bound journal. They look like the little jars. But I put mine in a spray bottle.
Ow.
Yeah.
By the way, last week we totally did not show you Kimball's birthday present figurines like we promised. So sorry. I think it's because we were running for so long on that one that it was like an hour and a half. So, but we'll try to show you today.
Yeah.
Whether you're interested or not, it's happening.
Yeah, you're here. You're going to watch it. Well, you're going to see it. Unless you dip out, then it's like, why would you even? She's like leaning her neck forward. She's like, yes, what is that over there? Is that ice cream?
I'm doing model pose where she's like, hide all my neck things.
All my neck things. Oh my God. I've been watching this YouTuber called Live It Like Lauren. And at first I was like, what? Why are people watching her? Like, I don't understand.
Because
like,
literally the thumbnail is just like living alone in my 30s. And it's like a faraway shot of her like taking out the trash or something. It just looks like the most unappealing thumbnail. So we're like, clearly we have to watch this.
Right. I'm like, I have to know. And I'm like watching it. I'm like, Rocky, I'm like obsessed and I don't know why.
It's because she reminds me of like a train wreck Kate Winslet. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, she looks a little bit like, sorry, a little bit like Kate Winslet / our friend Rachel / there's somebody else that sometimes Dawn French.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I enjoy her.
Trisha commented something and then retracted it. I'm just so curious.
Pointing at you, Trisha.
God, Trisha, don't restrict yourself. We want to hear all the nasty comments.
Oh, all right. Just gonna dry her face.
She's like monitoring the chats in the group, but it's like her own chat message. She's like, I'll do Jenna's job on my own message.
You know, I think it would be nice if we could have like North England housing prices and South of England.
Yeah, because wow. Even like in Birmingham, like the houses are so much more affordable. Not that we want to move to Birmingham, but I mean, like, you know, it's a little too far away for work.
You can manage. I was looking at Oxford.
It's okay.
Well, it's about 30 minutes to your work from the place I looked at today.
It's expensive.
But the house I found was not.
Well, that means there's something wrong with it. Or
well, I mean, it's expensive, but it's like compared to like.
It'll only be kind of poor.
I'm sorry. Is there a giant chunk of something in your teeth?
Maybe, is there?
No, it's just a gap.
I have a gap in my teeth. Where's the bottom one?
Yeah.
Practically Madonna.
It's fine. Your teeth are practically see-through.
Good.
This has to be super dry before I do pencils. I know I tell you this all the time, but if you're new, make sure your paper is very dry before you do colored pencils on top of it.
True that.
Oh, you know what? It could be like her hair now is like blowing this way.
No, it could be.
Oh my
She got
God.
rainbow hair. Oh my, just in time for Pride in June.
You know, they keep doing like Pride. I always thought Pride was just like a worldwide thing that happened in June, but I see it in like September. I just saw one somebody posted like a week ago in, I don't want to say Singapore. No, where were they?
I doubt it was Singapore.
Yeah, no, where was it?
I don't know. They do something there. I've seen it.
I don't know, it was some other country, and I'm like, wow, okay, so maybe, you know, year-round Pride. I mean, she should be proud all the time.
Trisha was going to tell us about her paintbrush addiction, but she spelled it wrong.
Oh. I mean, I ordered these. I like these paintbrushes. I know I've already showed you all, but I've only used one of them because I'm scared to use them. And they're so long, which I don't love. I don't really love like the long paintbrush. But I got those from, yes, Temu. Don't judge me. I did one order from Temu, and I'm sorry, Rocky's aiming a camera at me. What are you doing?
I'm testing out my phone.
Okay. Well, anyway, she dry. So we're going to shade her with lots of colors because that's what I have out over here. What are you doing?
I'm testing my phone.
You're
Calm down.
You're
just do
making
your
me
thing.
nervous. I'm sorry. If you're
Listen,
working
I
on
have a
art,
new phone. And I'm just testing out the different Zoom things.
it's like you're working on art and someone comes with the phone. They're all, like, what if I was in a cafe and someone did that? I'd be like, psh. Actually, I wouldn't. I'd be scared of breaking their phone and getting in trouble.
Exactly.
All right, so I'm going to take my darkest colors and we'll work on her eyes. We've got aquamarine and process red. Process that. I think these are my darkest colors that I pulled out anyway. We do the darkest colors for the eyes because that's where we want to look first when we look at someone's face. How is that working out for you?
It's working great, and thank you for asking, Kimball.
You know, I'm really excited for you and your new phone.
I'm just seeing how the quality is.
And how is the quality?
It's seemingly okay.
Ooh, seemingly. Let's do pink for these interior lines like eyelids and noses. Do a little shading on the nose. And the lips. It's always fun working on a super colorful background because you can really shade and draw and do whatever you want with whatever colors you want, and it usually works out.
Trisha says, try Warwick rather than Gloucester. It's a bit cheaper.
Warwick rather than Gloucester.
How do you say it? Gloucester?
Gloucester.
Gloucester. And then she says, they look like Princeton brushes. And she has this face where it's like the hand on the chin going like,
Are you talking about the ones I showed or the ones that you got?
I don't know. And then she says, have you got a new phone, Rocky? Yes. Yes, I do. It is related to the other thing that I was telling you about that's exciting, and I'm not going to tell you what it is right now. Hi, guys.
Mysterious.
You both sound much better. Always enjoy your art, Kimball.
Thank you. Who said that?
Your dad.
Oh, thanks, Dad. Oh, thanks, Dad. I mean, we're trying to sound better.
Yep. Trisha was talking about your brushes, Kimball.
Oh, thanks, Trish. I don't know what they are. They probably have something written on them. They are Zhu Ting.
All I can think about is a horse when you hold it up. I'm like, nay.
We're not sure why.
I don't know. It looks like horse hair and like a giant, I don't know. It just looks like a horse color. Looks like Mr. Ed, Kimball.
All right. You know what is weird? I don't have this color
Brush
of
is a
blue.
brush, so hush, so hush.
Shut
Okay,
up.
sorry. Go ahead.
I don't have this color of colored pencil, so I pulled out my Jane Davenport one. This is Mermaid. It's the closest I could find. Gorgeous color. This is oh yeah, I was gonna show you the inks.
Everyone say hi to Kimball's dad, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
Trisha says, hello, Kimball's dad.
Dad, can everyone come over afterwards and play? That is so my childhood.
Is there a casserole?
There were so many people that would just show up at my parents' house, like my friends. I'm like, yeah, just come over. It doesn't matter. So these are the colors on the background. It's Nimble Yellow, Illusion Pink, and Brilliance Blue.
I should call it Nimble Kimball.
You know, I tried getting my name thrown in there because she names them, like Jane names them.
Yeah.
And she was like asking people what she should name colors. And I was like, I don't know, Kimball Orange sounds pretty good.
Kimball Orange.
Well,
yeah. Inspired.
Well, you know. Kim Orange.
Trista used to love Mr. Ed when she was a child, and I'm gonna go on a limb and say she liked Lassie as well.
Come
Lassie,
home.
Am I right?
God, I got so
Am I right,
sidetracked.
Trisha?
All right. Big bluey eyes. I love how I look for like the matching color and like it doesn't even look the same because it's on top of like yellow, so it turns green. Whatever. I had another blue too, but doesn't matter.
She says, yes, I did. Wait, who else is in the chat that's not writing? Who else is here? Don't be shy.
Don't be calling people out.
You get on here. You get on this chat, young lady.
You are allowed to silent watch. I am okay with that.
I am not okay with that. You
That
have
sounds
to chat.
I mean,
Don't leave me hanging.
Rocky,
She says you know me so well.
Is it like your purpose, Rocky? Like
I don't know. I'm just feeling like I'm pulling people out and being an extrovert for them. Kimball has to live with me, and he's like, I don't know. He's less introverted than he used to be, I guess. I don't know.
I go back and forth because, like, when I was in high school, I was much more extroverted.
Because you just had to be for years. You were always around people.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I joined theater so I could be comfortable, more extroverted.
Is that why you did it?
Yeah. I don't like theater. You have to memorize plays.
Your dad says, Trisha and Rose, hello from Boise, Idaho.
Ooh, Dad, giving out your location. People are gonna come a knocking. I tell you, they're gonna show up on your door. Probably shouldn't use pink to shade her eyes, but it's kind of pretty. I'm too lazy to pull out the pale purple, but I probably should because whoa, she looks like she's been smoking. Pulling out the pale purple because I like to shade with purple. Could have just used oh, you know what it's called. What is it called? Watercolors.
Should have, what it didn't.
I know. Now I've laid down this like waxy layer of colored pencil, so ain't nothing getting through.
Your dad says fresh stew in the fridge.
Oh, I'm on my way.
Yum. We had burger for the first time in a very, 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 very long time today.
I don't even know when I last had a burger.
How was it?
It was fine. It went down a real treat.
I felt like the cheese that we got was really weird with it, but
it was just a little plain. But we wanted to try something new. I'm telling you, that was for like dipping. Like,
yeah.
Obviously, it came in like a little pot. Chester copper pot.
Oh my gosh, I love that movie.
I know. If you know what I referenced, 2 points to you.
I have to imagine everyone knows the Chester copper pot reference.
But was it as big in the UK as it was in the States?
I would think so.
Why would you think so?
I don't know.
They got their own shows
because it's amazing.
They got their own movies.
I know. We also have them.
Was it like, I don't even remember in theaters. That's how
Trisha says, just checking the flights, Dennis.
It's pricey.
Welcome to lovely Boise, Idaho.
Where it looks nothing like it did when I used to live there.
I think it looks better than when we lived there as children.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure that people that live there disagree, but
I like it a lot more now. Don't get your hopes up, Dad. I'm not moving home yet. Maybe. We don't know. Calm down on your housing prices.
Rose says, no, please explain. What are we talking about?
What
are we talking about?
Rose, what are we explaining?
Which one? We missed it. Sorry, Rose.
There's too much going on.
Sadie says, my eyes right now.
I'm hoping that's like a good thing. Like, it's pretty.
Chester. Oh, Chester Copperpot. Have you seen the movie Goonies? If so, there's a reference in that where they get a treasure map from this guy, Chester Copperpot, right? Is that what
No. He was an explorer and they like made it further than Chester Copperpot, who's a professional, and they're just kids.
And they find his body.
Yeah, and they're like, we made it further than him. So, I haven't watched that movie in so long. I love that there's like a whole ending scene where there's like a giant octopus or squid or something in the near the pirate ship, and they cut the whole thing out.
They were like, well, that's too far.
And the Fratellis, oh my gosh.
Sadie says, oh my God, I saw that in the 80s. I can't remember that.
It's so good, though.
The house that they filmed that in is on the Oregon coast. And to this day, people still travel to that city just to look at the house.
Yeah, isn't it in Astoria?
Yeah. And basically they have signs saying, like, please respect our neighbors and stuff because, people actually live there.
Yeah. Yup. Let's see. Let's bring in this color and hope it's not a mistake. I just need to darken up the lip line.
When will we know if it's a mistake or not? Can you let us know?
Well, I think it's fine. It's fine.
She looks like she's coming out of a portal of some kind.
Okay.
She looks cool.
She looks cool. I'd be friends with her.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be friends with Lauren. Lauren, if you're watching, I'd be friends with you. Okay.
Just you, Lauren.
Well, she lives nearby.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, she lives in England.
Lauren hasn't said anything on the chat yet, so I don't know if she's here.
I don't think she'll ever be here, but one can dream. Let's add like a pop of bright yellow up around the eyes. Just make that a little stronger up in there. Already got yellow going on here, and yellow and purple are complements, so they can have fun next to each other. Also, if you mix yellow and purple, it'll make somewhat of a skin tone. Depends on the coolness and warmth of those colors. I feel like if I bring this pink in here,
what's that event where they have all the powdered, the color powder that they like sploosh everywhere?
I'm sorry, what are we
talking about?
No.
It's somewhere, I think it's in South America they do it, and they have like all the colored powders and they like
throw
at each other.
I mean, they do it in Baltimore.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you what it is, but everyone like wears white t-shirts and then they all come home with, they're all just super colorful.
Right, that has to be inside your lungs.
Oh, I'm sure. But yeah, it looks cool. It looks like a big powder fight.
Tiamo says, yay!
Yay!
And then your dad says, hi, Mama loves you. Glad you feel better.
Thank you. Love to you and Mom.
Anyway.
All the kisses.
If we could just walk through an invisible portal that takes us right to the living room at your parents' house, that would be awesome. We could play cards.
Play sorry. Just need to add some hot pink everywhere. Let's see. Shade with a little purple. Haven't really made a face shape for her. Maybe I won't do anything over there, but maybe I'll make her hair start like kind of here and below that way. I'm going to use paint for that just to give it a softer look.
I'm going to look up what this event is.
It's just going to drive you nuts. Let's see. We'll start with a blue. Just going to wet the page. And we'll use this beautiful butterfly blue.
So it says the color run is a 5-kilometer untimed event. At each kilometer mark, color runners are doused from head to toe in different colored powder. Participants wear white at the start and finish. The race plastered in color.
There you go. Add a little green.
And the powder is certified non-toxic and free of any heavy metals.
Good to know, I guess. Just filling this all in. Obviously. A little pink color. Peachy pink.
And it's inspired by the Hindi festival of Holi or Holi.
Okay, yeah.
That's what it is. Owned and operated by Color Run LLC, a for-profit company. It takes place in North America, South America, Europe, Asia, New Zealand, Australia, Africa, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates.
So it's kind of popular.
What is the purpose of it? It's one way of raising money for charitable causes. It involves children running a predetermined distance with event volunteers throwing colors at them. I mean, that sounds fun. Just chuck colors at the children, everyone. Do it for charity. Interesting. It's like still kind of vague on like what.
Don't question a good time.
Interesting.
All right. I mean, I know I colored her face to make it stand out, and that just kind of pushed it back, but whatever.
The one here in the UK is called the happiest 5K on the planet. It celebrates healthiness, happiness, and individuality. Now put this dust in your lungs.
It sounds exhausting.
It's been experienced by over 7 million runners worldwide in 40 different countries. We're done with that now.
Yeah, we are. You know, before I dry this, maybe I'll do some shading stuff with paint on her face. Let's mix up a nice kind of purpley pink color. Just a touch of yellow. We'll just bring it in on this side. The fireworks are still going.
Fireworks here, I don't know if it's like the same way everywhere, but I feel like at least 3 times a week fireworks are going off somewhere near us. It's like it always feels like the 4th of July.
Right. I mean, obviously right now they're doing.
Yeah.
I don't actually know what it would be. Is it just, I don't know if it's like Veterans Day here, but it's like the lest we forget, I believe. We had moment of silence today in the square.
Well, we didn't realize it was happening, and we walked into a charity shop, and the lady was standing at the door, and she's all, shh. And I was like, what's happening?
And I was like, oh, it must be 11. Also, I was going to ask, is 11 like a significant time, or is that just like a time that everyone kind of chose to do 2 minutes of silence? For those that are in the UK and know, I guess I could just look this up, but I'm lazy. Well, just ask my dad.
Lest we forget originates from a poem written by Rudyard Kipling
Rudyard.
for Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee in 1897.
Oh. So I'm assuming there's nothing in there about 11 o'clock, though. 11 a.m.
I'm looking.
Look harder.
Let's just try to make ourselves a little less ignorant.
I mean, I know we played this game last year because I didn't know what the poppies were and stuff. Oh my gosh, 17's new album is so good. Just throwing that out there. I mean, I don't understand how they get better and better. Because, I mean, there's artists where I'm like, absolutely love them. But, you know, maybe I don't love every song that comes out. And 17 has progressively gotten better. And that makes me so happy. Even the songs that I'm not like terribly into, like, because they have some hip hop songs, which I do enjoy, but they're not my favorites. But I still like them. It broadens my musical blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that looks like something happening.
She looks great.
As you are on your phone.
I was trying to find something clear about it, but there's just so many different articles.
Rocky, like everybody over there is like chatting it up. And
I'm sorry. Okay, here we go.
I don't know if anybody's written anything.
Mama says hi, not from Dad.
Okay. Oh.
Trisha says it was the time the armistice in the First World War was tinged the 11th hour on the 11th day of the 11th month. Signed. It was signed, not tinged. Signed.
Well, thank you for that. I will remember that for the next, 6 minutes.
I wonder if that's why Rufus Wainwright's song is called 1111.
Oh, God, this one. I mean, I don't know how that ties into it, but...
I don't either, but...
Maybe. You got paid $1 million for that.
Talking about Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
Gianna says, hee, I'm creeping Wilts on the way to work.
Oh.
From Sydney.
That's fun. And how are we excited to go to work, or are we kind of dreading it?
Let us know in the comments.
I don't know. Sometimes, I mean, you know, when I had
Unless you're driving, don't do it.
Oh, yeah, well, that's true. When I had a job, I wouldn't say I dreaded it. I don't know. When we worked at Jamba Juice, that was like a lot of fun, but I screwed that one up.
Way to go, Kimball.
Yeah. It's because I was embarrassed. I didn't know how work worked. I was like, surely I can take off whatever days I want to, whenever I want, as long as I let you know. And they were like, surely that's not how this works. And I was like, well, surely I quit. And I'm all, oh no, I have to go visit the parents. Okay, bye. Working on textured paper is a little tricky. So I always try, like, see how the white is just like really grainy. So then I come back in with another color and try and tone it down. It's a constant push and pull of the colors.
Is it basically like pressing the texture down until it doesn't exist anymore?
I'm not pressing that hard. It's just toning down the white so the white's not like shining.
Choppy white.
We'll just put a little so she has, you know, whiter teeth. She's been using those white strips. I don't know if I'll use the white paint pen on her because sometimes it's too much.
Nonsense. I don't think you've ever done a piece without white paint pen.
Well, I mean, I could do it in the eyes, I suppose.
I feel like if you don't use it, my whole world won't make sense anymore.
I mean, that's happened before too. Oh yeah, I need to give a little highlight on the chin here. And then work on that shadow. I had somebody write, because so I was so I think it's weird when somebody's like, how to use colored pencils the proper way or whatever. And I'm like, there's so many ways to use colored pencils. So I've been titling my things like how to color like me, just because if you like the way I color, then you can see how I do it and you can color like me. Anyway, somebody wrote back, or somebody left a comment. They were like, color like me. Wow, we sure got tickets on ourselves or something. And I don't know, I took it kind of negative because I mean, I don't know what they were really saying. I don't know if it was a real person. But I was like, oh my God, I think you took that like all the wrong way. But
oh, the internet would never do that, Kimball.
Yeah, I was just like,
you can count on the internet fully understanding everything in context.
I was just like
coming with a positive attitude.
I was like, come on now. I say all the time that like I'm not perfect and my way of art is not.
Well, the person probably didn't even watch the video.
I know.
They probably just read the thing and went and commented.
Which, you know, thanks for taking the time. I wish a stupid
still counts towards engagement, I'm sure.
But yes, just know that I'm not full of myself. I'm just the best.
That's right. Wait, doth you protest too much?
I love on camp when second place just means you're the best at losing. Good times. I feel like this eye's like whomp, which it might be, but
we accept it and move on.
Basically. What do you think I'm going to change?
Most people's eyes are uneven. Did you know that? Did you know?
I always tell myself that to make myself feel better.
Well, they're not that messed up.
Rude. Should I do strands in her hair? I think so, but we're just going to have them come out of nowhere. Just simple little strands. Trying to just change up the color as we go down.
It's gonna be like the Fun Run poster.
Ooh, I'd say yes to that. When is the Fun Run, Rocky?
I don't know.
Well then. All right, that's that. Where's this? Make those highlights in the eyes pop. Do 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 do. I wish I could stop coughing.
Sadie says you are the best and the funnest. That's why I'm here. And Trish says I agree, Sadie.
Oh, thank you, love. That's very sweet of you to say.
You're just all right.
Rocky's seen me on my good days and my bad days.
Just kidding. Rose is all, yep.
It's just because I have like the coolest people to hang out with.
Every time I see Rose post, I always think of Rose Nyland.
Oh, I love Rose
posting.
Nyland.
And I'm like, where's Dorothy and Blanche? And Sophia.
They're in heaven. Heaven must be missing. Rocky, what were we singing the other day? Some Christmas song. And I was like, I don't know that song.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
There you go.
And Kimball was like, what is this song? And I was like, what are you talking about?
Well, it was like, I know I've heard it, but I don't know it. I couldn't sing it from heart. And I was just like, why do you know this song?
And I was shooketh. I was like, how do I know this? We've been together for 25 years. We literally listen to anything I've heard, you've heard. So how do I know this song, but you don't?
Well, because when you started hanging out with me, you started listening to everything that I listened to.
I guess so.
You really changed who you were to suit my needs.
I think it was that song anyway. Either way, it was one of those like songs that's so iconic for Christmas time. It was a Frank Sinatra song.
And I was like, oh, Frank Sinatra, let me just pull out my collection. Like,
well, they play it like every store, like every Christmas that you know.
Yeah, do I know?
You do. You know, Kimball.
All right. I was like, this is not Chipmunk's Christmas. Okay, I don't know it. Not that I know Chipmunks for Christmas, but I'm pretty sure we had the album or the Grasshoppers, whatever they were originally.
Oh my gosh, so like from like the 50s or whatever.
Yeah, when I was a kid, we
I had
a,
that too on record.
Yeah, we had the record player. And I wouldn't know how to work a record player nowadays.
And they were the Crickets. They weren't the Chipmunks at the time.
The Crickets, yeah. Were they? I thought they were Grasshoppers.
Whatever they were, but it was like the same characters. It was like Dave and like Alvin, Simon, Theodore, but instead of being chipmunks, they were crickets or whatever. Trisha says, I thought it was Andy Williams.
Well, see, no one knows.
Rose says, thanks. Now I'm saying that in my head.
At least we're not telling SIRI to turn on your music. That's always fun, though.
So when I got a new phone, Kimball took my other one because it was a lot better than the one he had. And it took us hours to get them set up, like to get stuff transferred from one phone to another. And then you literally have to go into every single banking app and re-log in.
Just anything that needs a password and like your face ID. Oh my God.
And then because we moved from the States, all of our old phone numbers don't work. So when they try to do two-factor authentication, whatever.
Nailed it.
Authentication. It like won't allow us to do it. So we have to contact their sales reps or whatever, their support people to have them try to fix it. I was just like, oh my God. Why?
Yeah, it was very annoying.
But we're fine now, okay? First world problems.
We're all right.
Buddy Holly and the Crickets.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Trisha says.
Just like Buddy Holly. Ain't no Mary Tyler Moore. What song was that from?
I don't know what they say about us anyway.
I don't care about that.
I don't remember what it's called. That was like so early 2000s or 90s. I don't remember.
Also, why do they call like movies from the early 2000s? Is it naughties? Like
they do?
On like here they do. I haven't seen it in the States, but like
naughties?
NOUGHTIES or something. And I was like, what the hell is that? So I looked it up and it's just like movies from 2000 to 2010. I was like, what? Why can't we just call it early 2000s? What is this? I sound like such like a bitchy old man. Like, what is this? What's going on? Get off my lawn. Well, she's fun. I don't know if I want to make this a color, if I want to leave it white.
What do you think?
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 What do you guys think?
What are you guys thinking? Should I leave this white and have like that contrast, or should I like color it some color?
Don't leave us hanging.
I've got my, what is this?
Leave it.
Oh my Lord, it's fall. Okay. Less work for me to do. Well, I don't know what else to do now.
Are you done?
Well, let's take a look at her. What could she use? She could use a little pop of color or a little highlight. Just a little one. Little highlight.
Trisha says, or color it. Sadie says she is gorge.
Oh, thank you. She reminds me of like those giant jawbreakers I used to get as a kid. You know, it takes you like, I don't know, actually I've never finished one, but I'm assuming it takes you a very long time to finish it.
Oh, so Rose says 0 is the usual name for the number 0 in English. In British English, naught is also used.
Okay.
Naughty.
I mean, that makes sense, but also weird.
I'm into it, whatever. If everyone else is down, I'm down.
Yeah, I don't know what color I would do it, so maybe I'll leave it. I could do a little. You're a little wetter than I thought.
Oh my.
I was trying to think like if I wanted to do like some blowing, just a white paint pen, like a blowing necklace or something. Got a mild headache. I think it's because I did my hair up. My hair has just been like awful since I've had like weight loss surgery. Like I grow it out and it's not as like pretty and curly and luxurious as it used to be. I'm dealing. But it's, I don't know. I'm tempted to just chop it all off again, but I've been growing it out for a couple of years.
Kai says, Kimball, she's beautiful!
Oh, thank you. That was very dramatic.
Trisha said it just like that.
Probably.
Pretty sure.
Probably.
If all caps and the 2 sparkle star eyes emojis are any indication.
That is accurate then. What was I going to do? Something. Oh, yeah, blowing necklace. I was like, something with a paint pen. Because I was looking at it thinking, oh, I could just kind of up some highlight here. I don't want to really do too much. I've also been into like making sparkles. Let's make some sparkles. That's always fun. Ooh, I'll just do it with her necklace.
Kai says, laugh my ass off. 'Tis I, dramatic darling.
Oh, the drama queen has arrived. So we will just gonna do this. And then we'll add some little sparklies.
Oh my gosh, you got charm. You have to do like 1,000 beads. All hand drawn.
That is what my mom does. My mom like does wedding dresses. She will sit there and hand sew thousands of beads onto a dress. And I'm like, Mom, these women that you are doing this for must like love you, because that is it looks beautiful. Like my mom's amazing. And I'm just like, the work that she does is just incredible.
Gianna says, Monday morning at 6 a.m. is tough. I love my team, so not too bad.
Oh, that's good.
I love my team.
I know, it's only singing in my head. Oh my God, it's a 17 song. Oh, so good.
I had a dream last night that I was performing with 17, and I was like, wait, I don't know any dances or the song, and I don't speak Korean, but I'm just going to get up here anyway.
As one does. They're also dubbed the Kings of Choreo. So if you like dance, you should watch. You can watch. They actually record. I thought this was strange, but they actually record their dance practices. So you can watch like their choreography. Crazy good. I would recommend watching Don't Want to Cry Dance Practice 17. That's probably my favorite dance. It's just because it's pretty unique. You know, I haven't seen anybody else do anything like it.
They also work a lot of like sign language into their dances as well, like through hand movements and things like that, which is really interesting.
Also, if you like kind of like jazzy stuff, Home Run is a really good song and also a very cool dance.
It's a great music video too.
Yeah, it's story driven. I love story driven music videos. I don't really like ones where it's just like, I don't know, people singing and dancing around. It's still entertaining, but I definitely like when there's a story involved. Which I'm kind of bummed about, because Don't Want to Cry was one of their earlier songs. And it's kind of story driven, but it sort of loses the plot.
The music video, you mean?
Yeah. But the choreo is great.
It's basically just pretty shots of beautiful men and then dancing.
The video?
Yeah.
Well, they start off with the girls there. Because the song is about like, I have all these tears that I want to like let out of my eyes, but I don't want to cry, because if I do, I won't be able to see if you're standing right in front of me. So that's what
oh my God, can we just say no more?
That's what the whole premise of the song is about.
More more. What is that? Say no more.
Say no more.
Is that from Empire Records?
Yeah.
It's Rex Manning Day.
Sexy Rexy.
Trisha says, I'm liking the sparkles.
Thank you. I do enjoy a good sparkle. Makes your necklace look more expensive. But I think we're done.
All right, great. Go grab your little toys.
Oh, that is not this kind of channel.
Okay, let me get I'll get the phone down, or not the phone, but the camera.
We're doing good.
And I have to change the settings, so bear with everyone.
This whole COVID foggy brain thing is awesome.
All right. So tell me about the company. Tell me about what it is.
Well, it's 4-line design.
Show you the paper towels. Okay, this is the brand we get. It's Plenty.
So I'm sure you've all seen 4-line design. I've collected their stuff. The first thing I got from them is her down there, the blue face.
Okay, we see her.
And then I got this one. Well,
Okay.
Rocky got this for my birthday. He was crazy about it, like how he got it to me.
Well, it's hard because Kimball and I share a bank account, all of our accounts. So it's like you can't really.
Yeah, I would be
buy
like, because if
anything
he bought it,
without
I'd be
Kimball
like,
knowing.
Rocky, what did this charge come through? What is this?
So I had to write my sister in Ohio and be like, can you please buy this? And then I'll Venmo you the money, because Kimball doesn't have like my Venmo account. And I happen to have some money in there. So anyway, that's how we got it.
And then there's this one, which there's another one that I want to get. And I think it's 50% off right now. And I'm totally tempted. But there's another cat one, so I might just get it. I don't know.
They're so cute.
Yeah. They're like adorable. If you didn't know, I love statues.
I'm trying to buy us any. We have enough. We have to downsize our statues.
That's never gonna happen.
And then Kimball and I got really weirded out because there's a place here called Home Sense, which is kind of like Home Goods or TJ Maxx or TK Maxx, whatever you want to call it.
TJ Maxx.
And they had a Yadro there, which is basically another like famous sculptor.
Yadro, it's like a...
that Kimball's kind of blocking that I'm trying to show, but you know, it's all the same.
You're welcome. I'm setting up the cute things. Fell over. Okay. This piece. I've already shown that to them though.
Yes, you have. All right, what else is happening in your world, Kimball? Tell us all about it.
Wait, I'm getting rid of this cough. I'm wearing clothes that I haven't worn in a long time because
we donated a ton of clothes.
Got rid of a bunch of clothing that it was so annoying because I like loved it, but
and then we went to H&M and bought more clothes.
Yeah, what did I get?
A scarf.
Oh yeah, I got a scarf and like another undershirt. I've been doing the layered look lately because it's a little chilly.
True that. Oh, Kimball.
Yeah, baby.
Another one for the fridge. Another color run for the fridge.
Also, I'm also.
Blame it
on the COVID. I am almost into the 180s. Oh, yes.
Are you talking about your weight?
Yes.
Okay.
What else would I be talking about?
Your age. Kai says, I love the kitty. Kai says, oh, wow, Kimball, you look good. Keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you.
Or she says you look great. And then
thank you.
Rose says, so pretty. Clearly she was talking about you.
Thank you.
What else do you want to talk about? Anything else?
I don't know.
Oh, Kai says, I have a masquerade dress, quince dress, that I need to keep. I'm trying to read a comment from far away. Oh, I need fixed. Help Kimball's mama. Help.
Oh.
LOL, my sewing is about as good as Kim K's acting in the new American Horror.
Nothing. No. Don't know.
Sadie says, oh, wow, that's amazing. Grats.
Yeah, I haven't even done anything. All I was doing intermittent fasting. I mean, COVID helped a little bit with like 3 pounds. But yeah, I just eat between 11 and stop eating at 7 or before 7.
I feel like you're the same weight as when I first met you now.
I weighed 219 when I first knew you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No.
I had a lot more muscle though.
There's no way.
Yeah. It's so stupid. Does nothing for me. This dry cough is so dumb. I'm gonna get a cough suppressant. I feel like that's not good for you though.
Don't do it. Just let it out, Kimball.
Oh, I tell you, let what out? It's just air flying out of my lungs. That's not where that goes. Is it? Yeah, it is. Why isn't it fitting? There we go. Okay.
All right. Are you ready to give us a sign off music and say farewell?
Just gonna say that
oh yes.
I started in like April.
Somewhere around there.
I don't know. It's been the easiest thing in the world. I eat whatever I want. I mean, I don't eat junk food really, so
sure, Jan.
No, I mean I'll eat like a pastry, but I don't eat like candy bars and I don't snack on like things anymore.
And soda and all that, yeah.
That's why we don't even have Kimball Corner treats anymore. It's just a coffee.
That's sad.
I know. Anyway, so if you want to like lose a couple pounds, give it a try. I don't know. It was the easiest thing I've ever done. I have a coffee in the morning and I have a coffee in the evening if I ever feel hungry, which I don't, but I mean, I have to do artwork and coffee. They just go together. But yeah, I was like 218 or 216?
I don't know. You were going up and you were like, oh no, that's not happening.
Yeah, I got up to like 216 or 218. And I was like, let's just try this. And so, yeah, it's been like 5 pounds a month. And I mean, I don't exercise or anything. I mean, okay, we did walk a bunch in Paris, but I did eat like a ton. So give it a go if you want. Thank you for hanging out with us. Definitely appreciate it. Love you all. We will see you next Sunday. I'm not going to do like the thumbnails and the stuff on Facebook. Nobody really clicks on them as far as I know.
Done with that.
I just don't think people are clicking on them. Like I literally like 2 or 3 people like it and that's about it. So I feel like that's just extra work that I just don't need to be doing. So yeah. Thanks for hanging out. And Rocky's sitting there like expecting me to go on and on and on and on and on.
Keep going.
No, I think we're done.
Wrap it up. Just wrap it up, Kimball. Wrap it up.
Oh, wrap it up. Oh my God, Straight Talk. I love that movie.
Okay, great.
Dolly Parton.
Sign off song.
This is the sign-off song for the Jawbreaker girl. She was fun to paint, so give it a whirl. Bye-bye, everybody.